yogis, I'm Samantha. This is Balancing Act. If you need 10 minutes of mobility, you've come to the right place. So come to the mats. We're going to start seated right into a cat-cow because a cat-cow is just a really nice way to start warming up the back and activating the shoulders and start to move things around. So you're rounding and you're arching and you're rounding and you're arching. And now I want you to round so much that your tailbone comes all the way back to your heels. And then arch so much that your upper body comes into an up dog position and your feet come off the ground. And then back it up. And then roll it forward. I like to keep my toes touching here, keep my lower body sort of in a diamond position. So you can do that too. We're starting to open up the hip flexors and the lower back and the shoulders. And this is pretty much something that's good for everybody. And one more like this. Beautiful. Back into your cat-cow. Now I want you to make your cat-cows here just really big and sort of wild. Slow, but wild. So you can just twist everything to the right, including your head, and then everything to the left, including your head. If this is starting to make you dizzy, then just go back to your regular cat-cow because it can. But I'm just trying to get some mobility in the spine in some different directions. Awesome. Take your right arm and raise it up to the sky. Open up the chest and then thread your arm all the way through here. See if you can get the back of your right shoulder a little bit on the mat. And just stay here and breathe for just a moment. Very nice. If you want to raise up your left arm, you can do that to increase the twist a little bit. And then come out of it nice and easy. Left arm raises. Take a deep breath and thread it underneath the other arm. See if you can get that left shoulder into the mat. Pull your tailbone gently back towards the back wall here. Try to keep your knees like hip distance apart, not spreading too wide. And if you want to raise your right arm, you can do that. And then drop your right hand and come right on out of that. Very nice. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come out on our backs and we're going to roll all the way to the ground. So bring in the right knee and then extend it out straight. Feel that nice long stretch down the back of your right leg and make some gentle circles here. Very nice. And switch sides. Left knee hugs in and extends. And then make some circles. And hug it in and let it go down. I want you to roll over onto your stomachs. Tent your fingers on your right hand and extend your left arm open. And I want you to sort of roll over onto your left hip. So we're opening up the shoulder here. This is called shoulder pigeon in yoga. So your left foot is just sort of planting on the other side. And you're gently opening up the shoulder and opening up the hips and twisting the back. Deep breaths. And then roll to the other side. So we're going to tent the fingers on our left hand and extend the right arm really far away from us. And then we're going to roll over onto this right hip. You can relax your head into the mat and just think about sort of opening up that left knee. As you open up that left knee, it's going to pull you more on that right shoulder. So just do whatever you can do here, breathing into the pose and just opening up the shoulders. And back to a neutral position. Walk the hands all the way up. And we're going to sit down here with our feet coming out to the left side, to the right side here. So we're sitting here with our knees in front of us, and we are going to, actually, we're going to sit like this. We're going to sit with our feet down in front of us. We're going to drop our knees, and we're going to press up and press the hips toward the corner of the room. And then sit back down and swivel the legs to the other side and sit up, pressing your hips into the other corner of the room. And switch and press and sit down and just roll through these on your own time. Make sure you have carpet underneath you or a mat, because this can be a little bit uncomfortable on the knees. So make sure your knees are cushioned. You should be able to push yourself up just using the legs. And if you can't, you can absolutely use your arms. But this is getting us some nice hip mobility, twisting the hips in all different directions. Last one on the left, last one on the right, and sit back down. Very nice. Twist all the way over here, back into all fours. And we're going to pull back into a down dog. Let's roll out the spine a little bit. So come up onto your tippy toes and ripple roll forward from the tops of your shoulders all the way down your spine into an up dog. And press back. And ripple roll forward. So the back is rounding, 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 and then arching in the opposite direction. And press those tops of your feet into the mat. Press back, down dog. Come up nice high on your tippy toes. Round it all the way forward. And thighs come off. Last one. Back into your down dog. Come up nice and high and round it all the way forward into your up dog. Beautiful. Press back into a child's pose. And again, we're going to come to a seated position on our mats. Roll all the way down. Plant your feet hip distance apart and let the knees just fall from side to side. Just let them fall to the right and let them fall to the left, windshield wipering them out. And as they fall to the right, stop there. Take your right heel and place it on top of your left knee so that the weight of that right foot is just kind of pulling open the outside hip area of your left leg. And just kind of let it go and breathe. And let's switch sides. Drop the knees to the other side. Let the left leg sit on top of the right knee. The left foot on top of the right knee, and just drag it down. You might find that one side is tighter than other. One side feels good, one side's a little bit struggly. So just breathe into it, whatever you're finding there. This is really nice because it starts to open up the whole outside hip, including your hip flexors and even up into your core. And let it go. This time we're going to plant our feet and we're going to raise our hips here. Imagine there's a resistance band around your knees so that when you lift up, your knees don't splay to the side. We're just sort of lifting up through the kneecaps here. And then we're going to do a little bit of marching. So raise the right leg, raise the left leg, raise the right, raise the left, right and left. Awesome. And drop it all the way down. Bring in the knees, hug them in, and make some circles with your lower back. Let the breath go. Opposite direction. Legs come up and open up nice and wide. into a lying straddle. So you can point the toes here and just make some circles with the legs to the outside and to the inside. And reverse it again to the outside and to the inside. Beautiful. Bring the feet together and drop the legs down so that your knees are just sort of falling down, opening up the hip flexors more and the groin. Let the tops of the hands come to the floor. And you can let everything go here. So we're just going to sit here and fall into a Shavasana if you like, or just breathe this out for a couple of minutes, opening up the hips. And when you're ready, you can take your knees. You can stay in here as long as you like. When you're ready, take your knees a little bit supported and take your final spinal twist. Right knee pulls over the left and twist. And then the other side, left knee pulls over the right and twist. And you can sit up however you like. And there you go. That's a 10-minute mobility. I hope that helps your movement for today. I hope that keeps your body a little bit fresh and mobile and ready to start, end, or continue your day. Thank you very much for joining. See you next time.